Right. I'm live. So hopefully I'm on, I think I am, yeah, I'm definitely on the right YouTube channel. That's better. Hello, Decepticon King. Hello. Sorry for the wait, guys. Shut up. Bloody computers. Sorry for the little wait here. Wait there. To Jace and Wendy, whoever's watching currently or been waiting. I apologise for the wait. I was just watching something, getting caught up with some TV that I recorded because I've been at my new job and I've not had any time at all to really watch anything. So I was just basically just getting caught up with something that I recorded, and so I was watching that, and then here I am. So 3 people currently watching. Hello to you. Hope everybody's well out there. So as it says, this is a connection test / chat live stream. Try saying that 10 times. I'm not going to try it because I'm going to make myself look like a fool. And I've already done that many times. Anyway, so, yeah, so an interesting development has just happened. I am now, hopefully, this is going to be, basically I'm doing this live stream to check just how good the connection is now. Now, just to kind of alliterate on past live streams or vlogs whenever I've mentioned about this new computer. I think I mentioned about my new computer, my new desktop computer, a couple of times on my vlog channel, on this channel. So basically I've been having, long story short, I've been having a lot of problems with connection. My dad managed to set it up a 5G connection, and once when that was working, it was fantastic. It was perfect. But for some reason, my computer or whatever it was, it would not find that 5G connection. It just simply dropped that connection completely. It would not give me it as a choice in order to connect to it. So basically, we had an internet extender plugged into just here, besides on the plug here right next to me, and it worked fine for a little bit, and then there was basically 2 connection choices. There was the original, just the regular extender connector and or connection, and then there was another one which was the 5G one. But the 5G one, it would not come up as an option. No idea why. My dad set it all. I don't really understand much about computer stuff, and but my dad managed to set up the extender, and he did it properly via the instructions and everything when we set it up first time. And but now I am hardwired into the computer. I've hopefully got a hardwired connection, a true connection. The first time ever I've ever had a hardwired connection in my life of me having a computer. So this is a little bit of a big deal for me, not for anyone else watching. Some people will be like, really? You're excited that you got a hardwired connection? Wow. I've had one for X amount of years. Good for you. But no, it's for me, I've been using obviously a wireless. Obviously, in this new computer, there's obviously a wireless Wi-Fi, whatever, a Wi-Fi card, whatever they call it. And we were pondering the question whether that was a faulty piece or a faulty part, and we might maybe have to replace it. Hence why it wasn't connecting properly with the extender. But it seems not the case. It seems since my dad went out earlier on. Around looking around the shops and that. And when he came back, he bought something called a HP Uplink or something it's called, or LP or some Uplink anyway. And so it is plugged one downstairs and plugged one upstairs in my room. And so what that does, it creates like a permanent link, as if you've hardwired it in. A hardwired link, so it works with whatever room you are in the house. So you could have one in any room in the house, and you would have perfect internet connection. So far, the connection seems fantastic, seems fine, and I'm very happy with that. So, with all that mentioned, how is everybody? How are you, Jason, Wendy? What have you been up to? What you've been doing? I apologise, I've not been making any videos very recently. I've not made any vlogs, hence why I'm making this live stream, in order to kind of make up for my absence with not making any videos lately. I've just been exhausted. And obviously, my new job, learning everything, it's just been a lot for me to handle all at once. And I'm not very good when it comes to change. I get very anxious around new things and change, things of that nature. So, yeah, I get really anxious around things of that nature. And, but yeah, so I've finally got my first week at my new job out the way. So I've been there a full week now. I only work, it's 4 days on, 3 days off with my job, but if I wanted to work overtime, that would be a Friday. So if I wanted to work an extra day, I can whenever the opportunity comes up. But it is only a 4-day thing, but the hours are long. There are at least a good 12-hour shifts, hence why there's only 4 days I work, because it's 12-hour days. So it still works out as if you were working a full week. So yeah. So today's a day off, tomorrow's a day off, and Sunday's a day off. So I'm not going to complain about that at all. Zepticon King. So he says he's watching Naruto. Good man. And he says as well, and me, myself, and Irene, and Big Daddy. Ooh, sounds like there's a threesome going on at the Jason Wendy household. Good man. So yes. Anybody else that's watching? It says there's 4 people currently watching. So please do not feel you don't want to. I'm not going to bite. Please come on and comment in the live comments, whatever, and let's have a little chat. A little chat. A little chat. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the weekend. I'm hoping my mate Smithy might maybe come round tomorrow, because I'm in the need for a bit of a drink. I'm in the need for a bit of a drink and a bit of a mellow now that I know what's going on now with my job. I know what to expect a little bit now. I'm finally in the department I actually applied for. I'm just going to mention very quickly what I mean by that. Basically, I started obviously on Monday, just gone, beginning of the week. And for the past 3.5 days, they put me on separate. They put me on like different departments within the factory. I'm not going to go into specifics as to what I was doing, because at the end of the day, I don't want to bring any hatred towards myself because of the nature of the job that I do. So I'm not going to, yeah, some people will be very, very, this is the internet after all. This is the internet after all, and I don't want to kind of, I don't want to cause any issues against myself. I don't want to put everything out there in the land of the internet, because at the end of the day, you've got to allow some privacy for yourself. But it's factory work. That's all I'm going to say. So my new job is factory work. But they put me on different other departments at first, because they were waiting for my PPE. Some people out there don't know what PPE means. Personal protective equipment, which is necessary for whatever job you do, whether it's factory work or whatever. And basically, they had ordered for all. For anyone that's new, any new recruits, and that the company or the place that I work for now, they had ordered a jacket for me, like a thermal jacket, because the area I applied for is like a chilled environment, because of it's a chilled environment. So by law and everything, I had to have something like a thermal jacket for there with basically like a high vis type thing as well. And I needed a pair of work boots, like proper safety boots. So basically, the reason why I was on other departments was because I was waiting on that stuff to come in, and it was supposed to have come in on Wednesday, just gone, and it didn't come in. It never arrived. But yesterday, my jacket came in, and my safety gloves came in as well, because the nature of my job. I work in the warehouse / distribution side, so it requires me to pick up boxes, but it also, the safety gloves are necessary, if you know what I mean. The gloves are necessary because you're picking up stuff that could be sharp edges, maybe cut into your fingers and things of that nature. So that's my job. So I'm working in a factory in a warehouse environment, and so I'm finally in the department that I actually applied for in the first place, which I'm actually a little bit more at ease of, because the first 3 days or so I was very anxious, because I felt like I was letting the guy who's in charge of my department down. I was a new recruit, and they really needed extra people in that side of the factory, and I felt I was letting them down because I was being put on other parts. But now finally that's all sorted out, and hopefully from now on I've just got to learn what I need to do a little bit more, get a little bit more experience in there, but hopefully everything should work out in the end. So let's catch up with the chat here, shall we? Sescon King, the film John with Jim Carrey, if you knew Dafty. Oh, you mean Me, Myself and Irene? I don't know about the Big Daddy one. I've heard of Me, Myself and Irene, but I haven't heard Big Daddy one. So, okay, I'll get what your point now. Jordan Pomeroy, how was the first week in your new job? So I've just mentioned about my new job, so there's that answered. Septicon Queen, watching films and sorting through things. JS has an obscene amount of old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I may have way too many craft supplies. Nice one. I used to enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh myself. Me and my friend Sam, Triple Zero Firestorm, 1989 here on YouTube. My good friend Sam, he goes to TFN with me as well. Me and him, we went through the crazes that were back in the 90s and early thousands. We did the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, we did the Pokemon cards, we did like all that kind of stuff. Me personally, I was into jacks, I was into pogs, marbles, I was into all that stuff when I was a kid. And basically, I had a pretty good hand. My Yu-Gi-Oh deck was based on Yugi, Seto Kaiba's, and someone else's was as well. So it was like an assortment of about 3 different duelists from the show, and I had a pretty awesome hand, a pretty awesome deck. But I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. I got rid of them because I just didn't play the game anymore. And the same with my Pokemon cards. I used to have shitloads of Pokemon cards, and I had some pretty good ones as well. But I don't have them anymore, sadly. And but yeah, Decepticon King. You need to watch Shakma if you like your corny horror films. It's about a killer monkey, and it's on YouTube. Sweet, that sounds like an interesting combination. And then Decepticon King again. Somebody once told me the grass was much greener on the other side. But I know what you're on, buddy. Someone once told me. Yeah. I know. I've forgotten the lyrics to that song again. There's two songs that have that part in it. There's Someone Once Told Me the Grass Was Much Greener on the Other Side, which was basically the song for a show called Ginger. It was a cartoon series that was on Nickelodeon back in the day called Ginger, and the opening was someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. But then there's also somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger of a thumb on a L shape of a forehead. I don't know, whatever. So that's gone Queen, and there's another Rhea. Another what? There's another real corny horror called Rubber. That's worth a watch. Interesting. The world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. So yes. Hello, Puss Puss. Hello, baby Puss. Yeah. Susie's here, keeping me company as well. Susie Puss. So then, well, that's everything kind of mentioned from me. Like catch up, anyways. Stuff that's gone on. I got a new film in the mail that came a couple of days called Nobody. Stars the guy. I don't know if anybody's aware of it, but there's a series that I really like, and it's called Breaking Bad. And the guy that's in this film Nobody, he was the lawyer. There's also a spin-off for Breaking Bad called Better Call Saul, which is obviously based on his character. So that the guy who played the lawyer guy in Breaking Bad and also Better Call Saul, he's in a film from the people behind the John Wick films called Nobody. So I'm going to probably watch that at some point tonight. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. And then I've also got a couple of new comic books. They came, I think, yesterday. So I've got issue 7 of the Beast Wars comic. I need to catch up with that comic book, actually. I'm a bit behind on it. And I got issue 1 of the new Shattered Glass comic book series. It's like a mini series. Apparently, the comic books come with the new Shattered Glass figures that have been coming out recently. But obviously, I wasn't aware of that until I got told about it today. But yeah, so I really love Shattered Glass Transformers. I like the alternative universe of the Transformers characters. I like the idea of like the Autobots being bad and the Decepticons being good. I think it's an interesting spin. Some people don't really like the idea of Shattered Glass. I mean, originally Shattered Glass was, I believe, a San Diego Comic Con or a TF Con thing. Like it was an exclusive convention, like a little comic book that they did, and then they kind of did like repaints, like special like collectors repaints of certain characters in different color schemes to go alongside with the the comic books that they released. But then it kind of became a phenomenon, and then the Shattered Glass thing's coming back again. Like certain characters have been made into Shattered Glass versions. Like they did Blair, and they did Ratchet and Optimus Prime again, and a couple of others. And then there's a Megatron as well. So yeah, they've been bringing back the Shattered Glass thing again in the recent lines, which is pretty cool. Like, I do like Shattered Glass. But yeah, so I've got issue 1 of that to watch, to read. Sorry, not watch. So I've got that. I believe there's going to be, I think, 5 issues, because I believe there's 5 figures that have been released so far. So there's like a comic book to coincide with each figure. So I believe there's going to be 5 issues of that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm getting into my comic books again. Something that I've lacked in for a long time with is my comic books. I quite like comics. Can we see Susie? Oh, are you going to make me pick her up and disturb a cat that's currently asleep? Oh, you're meanie. I'll see what I can do. Decepticon Queen. The villain of Rubber is a creature of unmeasurable terror. It is a tire. Okay. Cheese is a kind of meat. Okay. Don't leave Wendy near squirrels. She keeps twatting one on the head in Animal Crossing. Oh, you don't do that to squirrels. They're cute little things that come up the tree and eat nuts. They're cute. Decepticon King. I didn't know that she was asleep, poor thing. That's okay. Nah, it's fine. I'll see what I can do. I'll probably bring her on the screen in a minute. She's just having a little wash, so she's not fully asleep at the minute. So, yes. So far, the connection is perfect. So I'm very, very happy with the connection performance. Now that we've got rid of the extender and got this uplink thing that my dad got today. So it's currently working very well. Decepticon King. Who's your fave and least fave DC and Marvel heroes or villains? Wow. Interesting question. Let me just mute my phone. Who is my fave and least DC and Marvel character? My favorites are Wolverine for Marvel, Wolverine, Deadpool. I believe you could call these heroes. I think Deadpool's more of an anti-hero, but yeah. So for Marvel, it's Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Venom. I love Venom. And then for the least for Marvel, I would say Cyclops. I don't know. Cyclops.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you put it in Melrose?
I'm laugh.
You laugh. You've never been laughing in your life.
Friggin' hell.
Have you put it in my bedroom?
No, I can't find it.
You really can't.
Just come in.
No, of course. I won't, yeah.
My dad doesn't know what boundaries are. Oh, there it is.
Stick it up your nose.
You just disturbed the cat. Anyway, what I was on about. Yeah, so Cyclops.
Come on, Susie.
Oh, for God's sake.
Dens.
Come on.
Come for your dinner. Just great deal.
Come on.
Come on then. Oh. You've got 4 flipping legs. Come on. Calm down. Sit down. Come on.
Oh. Anywho, seriously, I can't do anything without anyone fucking coming in. Anyways, so let's get back on track. So, my least favorite for Marvel, I said Cyclops. Oh, who else? I don't really know. I should say Cyclops. And then for DC, obviously my favorite is obviously Batman, Wonder Woman. I quite like Green Lantern. And then my least, I don't know really. Probably Aquaman. Yeah, so let's go with that. I've been on that for a while, so apologies for that. Anyway, so Decepticon Queen. She's not cute. She's not cute. She has a monobrow and keeps saying uni wow and starting arguments with other residents, trying to get her to go away. So she's an actual talking squirrel. Okay. Decepticon Queen again. You get different animals come to live on your island. The annoying squirrel was one of the initial ones. Okay. I've never played that game, so I wouldn't know. Wade is a mercenary. He is originally, still is. They call him the they call him the maker of the mouth. That's basically it. But basically, how Deadpool is when it comes to his story, he starts off. He's not a hero. He's not a villain. He's in between. He works for himself. He's an assassin. He kills people for money. And then obviously he gets cancer, and then he goes through the Weapon X program and gets mutated. He becomes a mutant, and then obviously that gives him his healing factor abilities, and he's very, very strong. He's really good. So his healing factor is like a lot faster compared to Wolverine's. He's basically got what you call rapid healing factor. And then basically as it goes on, he gets inducted. He becomes part of the X-Force, which is with Wolverine. So he does become a hero. But he's more of an anti-hero. He kind of works for himself, but he also works as part of a team. So you can still kind of make him a hero. But he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. So yeah. Hi, John, Dad. Hi, yeah. Hey up, Mr. Nosey. Catnapper. Yeah. Could do with rapid healing myself. Yeah, I think all of us could do with a bit of rapid healing. That'd be cool. So it doesn't really matter if you've got some sort of really bad illness. It'll just, no problem, gone. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with this connection. Very happy indeed. It's working perfectly. Very happy. No signal drop. No signal drop. No. Anyways, what's going on? Decepticon Keen, rocking the TF86 shirt, pal. Oh, yes, indeed, you do. I love this t-shirt. It's great. So, yeah, I think tonight I'm going to have a little drink. Later this evening, I'll have a little drink. I've got some mixer stuff in. I've got some Coke in. So, because with me leaving Morrison's, my last job, I was gifted a load of things. They did like a collection for me, and they like put together a little hamper, and it's got like a bottle of vodka in it. It's got some chocolates in it. It's got some beers, like ales, in there. So I'm gonna probably go through that tonight. But the vodka, I don't like drinking vodka on its own. I've tried vodka on its own, but I just think it's a bit too much. I like my spirits on their own. I like my whiskey and my brandy on their own, but I also like now and again to mix them. I like JD and Coke, and I like whiskey and Coke, and I like vodka and Coke as well. So I like to add Coke or something or orange juice to vodka because that works really well. So I'm gonna probably have work through my vodka. I've got 2 bottles of vodka. I was gifted things. I was like, I had the hamper. Okay, I had the hamper of the collection of things from the money collection that people did for me, and then I was gifted a bottle of wine or fizzy wine or whatever it is, and then I was gifted yet another bottle of vodka. So I've got 2 bottles of vodka, liter bottle of vodka, 2 liters of vodka. So I'm gonna try and work my way through. I'm not gonna do it all tonight, or I'm not an alcoholic. I just want to make that clear. Some people seem to think I am an alcoholic and I drink too much, but yeah, if they actually was always here, if they saw me every single day, they would know I'm not an alcoholic. I only drink when I'm not at work, and I only drink probably once or twice a week. It really depends on my mood, really, or how I feel. So basically, I'm just gonna chill out, have a drink, watch that film Nobody that I got recently that came in the mail, and then chill out. I think. I'm currently still on Disney Plus. I'm currently watching The Walking Dead now, so I'm working my way through The Walking Dead. It's a series that I dropped twice. This is the 3rd time trying to watch it. I've watched. I think I was on season 3 when I dropped it last. I do not like it. Well, basically, the reason why I dropped The Walking Dead, so I'm going to get a bit of criticism here because The Walking Dead has a big fan base, and I've got some friends that go to TF Nation that are fans of The Walking Dead, and I don't want to make any. If anyone's in the comments section that also like The Walking Dead, I don't mean any disrespect. It's just I don't like the idea of every season starts off promising. All right, every season starts off promising. The first 2 or 3 episodes of every season is usually quite action-packed, a lot of zombies, and a lot of all that awesome stuff that I really enjoy. All right, so you get all that, and then all of a sudden, episode after episode after episode, the fuck all happens. Nothing happens for a long period of time. Season 2 is one of the most draggy seasons of The Walking Dead for me. Nothing happens in season 2. Very, very little happens that are very significant. When obviously in season 2, if anybody's watched it, Carl, basically the son of the main character, he gets shot by accident by a guy that was trying to shoot a deer for some food, and the bullet ended up going through the deer and ended up going into the main character's son, Carl. So basically, they go to this farm, and it's a farmhouse. This guy is a veterinarian. He's able to kind of do medical stuff, and he performs surgery and gives Carl, the son, a blood transfusion, and basically he ends up getting better. And basically, throughout season 2, they are literally based on that farm for the entirety of it. And it's not till the very end of the season that they move on. Finally, in season 3, they actually, I think one of the characters joins them all the time until she's killed off. But yeah, it just introduced. But for season 2, very little happens. It's just the first maybe 3 or 4 episodes are very, very action packed, and stuff does go down. But then for the rest of the season until the finale, it is just a very long slog of them waiting for Carl to regain consciousness and get better, and them just talking and just nothing happens really of significance. It's very boring. So I dropped it on season 2 because I found it was very boring. And then I picked it up again, got onto season 3, and again I had the same problem. Nothing seemed to really happen. But the reason why I'm watching it again, and the reason why I picked it up for a third time, is because I want to watch it, and it's all now available. The final season is currently streaming on Disney Plus, and so I'm currently watching it on Disney Plus, the whole thing. So I'm now on season 2 again. I'm on, I think, 5 or 6 episodes into season 2. So I'm going to watch maybe an episode or 2 tonight as well, if I can, or over the weekend at least. But the reason why I'm picking it up again is because I want to watch it, and I've been told that if you can make it past the first 3 or 4 seasons, it gets really, really good, where it's not as boring, because there's selection. And I understand when it comes to a series, you need character development. You need the characters need to have like a little bit of their own thing of who they are, where did they come from, who was they before the whole situation with the zombie outbreak happened. I understand you need to talk about it. All these characters are coming in and out throughout the whole thing, and you need development of those characters. You need story, you need structure. I understand that, and you need a start, middle, and an end. You need all that stuff, all it's working. I understand that, but there comes a time in a film or a series where there's too much of that talking and too much of that stuff going on, and it drags and drags and drags. And I can't stand watching something that drags. I don't like it when the story oversaturates everything else. I like a blend of the action, story, and everything. I like a nice blend, and sometimes it's very rare to get a very nice blend. If hopefully you understand where I'm coming from with that. I like a blend. I like a nice bit of a blend of it all. So let's carry on. Oh shit, this guy's a maniac. And then Alpha Prime, hello to you, my friend. Hey everyone, how is everybody? I'm doing very well, thanks Alpha. I hope you're doing well. Sorry I've not really been very active online. Not been on Instagram very much. Obviously I posted a little bit on Instagram today. So I apologize. I've not been active with Jace, Wendy, you Alpha, and anybody else, and making any videos or doing any vlogs or any reviews. I really apologize. This past week's really taking it out of me, because getting used to a new job and everything, and so it's really taking it out of me, and I'm aching like hell. My feet, my arms, every part of me has been aching so bad over the past couple of days, and because of the type of job, and it's very always on the go. There's very little time to move to not do anything. Hey, oh no, wrong one. Hello to Jointimus Prime 84. Hello to you. Hope you're well, my friend. Hello, Alpha mate. Alpha Prime, no worries, mate. How are you settling into the job, bro? Yeah, well, I already mentioned about it earlier on in the stream, but yeah, don't get me wrong. You obviously you just joined me, so yeah, I'll just alliterate what I said. So basically, obviously, my first week at my new job is now done. I've been there now for a week finally. I worked 4 days on, 3 days off. If I want to work an extra day, like a 5th day, which is a Friday, then I can do, if that ever did come up now and again. So yeah, it's just long days. It's taken out of me basically, because learning a new job, compared to what I was doing at Morrison's, it is a completely different. It is very, very. It's very trying on you, because obviously you're picking stuff up that's quite heavy all the time, and it's just. like a robotic, systematic kind of process, and it takes it out of you, especially when you're not used to it. But no, I mean, I'm doing well with it. I'm finally on the department that I actually applied for, which I'm very happy about, because I was a bit anxious at the beginning when I first started, because they put me on like 2 or 3 other departments within the warehouse side of it, and learning all this other stuff that had nothing to do really with my actual job I applied for. And the reason why, I mentioned earlier as well, but the reason why I was put on other departments instead of the department I actually applied for was because they ordered some PPE for me, but it was delayed, and so because of that delay, they just put me to work wherever they wanted me. And so it was very, very, there was like issue, because at my place there's issues with like language barriers, where there's a lot of people that are from all over the place that are agency workers, and they're basically, they can't speak a word of English properly. It's very broken, and that goes for people that are in charge of certain departments as well. And it's very difficult to gather and understand what I need to do, because literally they're that bad at communicating with someone who's English. They just literally point at something and shout at you, because that's literally the only way they can get around to you. And it's very difficult to understand a point and shout of what I need to do. So yeah, so that was very, very stressful at the beginning. But then, but now I'm on the section that now I've finally got a little bit of my PPE. I'm still waiting for my safety boots that they've ordered for me. So, but I have my coat and I've got my safety gloves, so I can actually work in there now. So from next week onwards, I will be in the warehouse / distribution side of the factory. So I'm happy with that now. I'm finally in there. Joytimus Prime, all good here. Just got the Kingdom Maximal Skywarp and Maximal Skywarp and Sidewipe. Yep. Exclusive Battle Across Time set. Nice one. I really want I really want that Bumblebee one. Battle Across Time again? That bit where it had the Nemesis Optimus Primal, and it had the an alternate paint version of Black Arachnia. It had a couple of others in there as well. I really want that set. I've not seen it anywhere here. I believe it's only an American release or an exclusive somewhere in America. And I've seen them for sale on eBay, and the scalpers have just skyrocketed the prices. And I really want that set. I really want that set, mostly because of the Black Arachnia and the Nemesis Primal. I want that variant of the Optimus Primal. I really want that set, but I just can't find it anywhere at a reasonable price, and we don't have it here. So it's a pig, basically. Alpha Prime, you will get there, buddy. It takes time to get used to new stuff, new ways of working, but I know you will do it well, man. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, like I say, like everything, it takes time, but I'll get there, hopefully. Some found out, if not. Alpha Prime again. Oh yeah, I want that Bumblebee set too, man. It looks like a fantastic set. Hopefully In Demand Toys will import some soon. I really hope so too. Joytimus Prime 84. That's the buzzworthy Bumblebee Well Collide multi-pack at Target. Yeah, that's the one I'm on about. Yeah, that's the one I really want. Yeah. That Primal looks sweet. Yeah, it does. I love the idea of I love Nemesis Prime. I really love the idea of Shatterglass Prime and Nemesis Prime. I really love their color palettes, and the fact that there's never been a Nemesis Optimus Primal before ever that's why I really need it, because there's never been one. There's been loads of alternate paint schemes for Primal, like back in the original Toyland, there was I believe they called it the Fire Convoy, which was like a red and yellow version of the Primal toy. And then there was a green one like a dark and like a weird. There's like 3 or 4 different color variants for Optimus Primal. And then obviously the Masterpieces, they released at least I think 3 different versions of the Masterpiece Primal, color schemes and everything. So this is the first time they've released or decided to do a Nemesis Primal, and I really need it. I really want it. Optimus Primal, it's just hard to get in store where I live. Right, okay. Lucky, one of my friends found only 2 at Target. He got one for him and one for me. Nice one. It's nice to have people that are close by. I mean, to be honest, if anyone can find one for me that I live in the States that are near a Target, I'm very happy to pay postage to you and get it to me. I don't mind paying postage at all. I'm very, very happy and open to, if anyone can hook me up with one of those box sets, I'll be very grateful to you, and I will certainly make it right that that I pay the postage, so that you don't have to pay from the US to the UK, because that will be very expensive. I wouldn't expect anyone to do that, so I'm very happy to obviously pay postage and pay you back for that figure. So I'm very happy to pay you back for it all. But it's just knowing someone that would be willing to do that for me. Well, I really, really need that set. So yeah, actually, this has turned out to be a very cool stream. Happy that we've got 6 people currently watching, and I believe there's 1, 2, 3. There's at least maybe 4 people in the actual chat, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 people currently in the stream, and 1 person still watching, but I don't know who that is. If I find one, have two target 30 minutes away from me, I'll let you know on the FB group. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, my friend. If you find one, like I said, there's no pressure at all from me. It's just that is probably the only way I can probably get my hands on one, is if like someone from stateside will be able to get me one, and obviously I pay them back. That's literally the only way I can get one, because I don't want to pay stupid prices, like scalper prices on eBay, because some of them are from like 150 plus. I know the set's going to be an expensive set. It's going to be at least 100 plus anyway, but on eBay, there's some at like $200, or over 100 quid, or way over the price of the set anyway. So I'm not doing that. I'm not buying, not paying into the pocket of the scalpers. When I go Transformers on a Transformers hunt, I'll keep a lookout. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that, Alpha. Alpha Prime, you planning on doing anything nice on your time off? Nothing really. I've got nothing planned. I'm just going to chill out, rest up, ready for another full week on Monday. But like I said earlier in the stream before you joined us, I got a new film in the mail called Nobody. That stars, I've forgotten the guy's name, but he was in a show called Breaking Bad, where he played the lawyer, and that's where he was introduced. His character was introduced, and then they made a spin-off called Better Call Saul, where obviously it's based on his character. So it's that guy, and he's in a film that was made by the guys behind John Wick, and it's an action, kind of like an action comedy kind of thing. So I'm going to probably give that a watch tonight or some point over the weekend. And then I've got a couple of comic books in the mail as well. I've got issue 7 of the Beast Wars comic book, and I've got issue 1 of Shattered Glass with the Blair on the cover. I've been told that apparently the comic book, the Shatterglass series, apparently it's going to be 5 issues, and apparently that if you bought the figure, it comes with a comic book of the same comic book. But I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't aware that they actually came. I wasn't aware that it was a comic book and a figure. I just thought it was just the figure on its own. But I don't mind that. I don't have any of the new Shatterglass figures, and I can't really afford to buy anything like that at the moment. So I'm happy to just buy the issues when they're all released. I've got all 3 currently on pre-order that are currently up for pre-order. I've got 3 issues of the Shatterglass. Issue 1's arrived, 2 more currently on pre-order. So hopefully I can get all 5 issues, because I really like the idea of the Shatterglass universe. Ever since it first got introduced as a convention exclusive, I've liked the idea of it, of the Autobots being bad and the Decepticons being good. I like that alternative universe of it. I think it's pretty cool. Nobody is a good movie. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Yeah, I got Blair, and it did come with a comic book. Nice one. Nice one. I thought there was something behind me that had collapsed, but it's this bloody CD rack getting in the way of the camera. But yeah, I mean, some point, I mean, like I say, once things finalise and I'm a bit more, once I start getting paid from the new job and I can start putting money away, I might start treating myself again and buy myself, get some new figures. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to have to sort out something soon, like more shelving units, or an extra shelving unit, or put a couple more shelves up at some point, because I'm running out of space. Or I might have to see about getting rid of a couple of things I'm not bothered about and just make some room. Because I've got like a pretty substantial Transformers Prime collection, thanks to some people that that gifted me some of them, and also over time I've bought some myself, and also I've got a mixed map, literally a big mixture. I'm not a completist collector. I don't really bother with completing a line. It's very rare that I do like to buy into a full line, which is at the moment I really would like to buy all the Beast Wars figures for the Kingdom line, and also I really like the Transformers Prime toy line as well, and I want a good majority of all that as well. I don't think I'll ever complete them, because I really don't have the room to have a complete collection of one series or one line anyway. So, but no, and also I do like. I want to get all the versions of the classic Optimus Prime mold. I've got a couple of them, and also I've got a complete collection of the Wheeljack. Transformers Prime Wheeljack mold as well. I've got every variant. I've got the Dark Energon version. I've got the Chrome Dome version, which obviously it's Chrome Dome based on it. I've also got the regular Wheeljack. I've got Wild Rider, and I've got the Beast version of it, of Wheeljack. So I've got all versions of that Wheeljack mold. So that's a couple of things that's one line that is complete of that mold, the Wheeljack mold. That's a complete line currently. But yeah, everything else is just mixed matched for now. Alpha Prime, are you going to back the HasLab Victory Saber? I did, but then I cancelled it. Yeah, I initially did back it, but I decided to cancel it. I'm hoping that I might be able to redo it again some point in the future. I'm just gonna have to wait on money. I just thought it's a lot of money. It's like 180 quid or something like that. It's quite a lot of money. I did it as it was like an impulse thing at first. I looked at it and I thought I really like the look of this thing, and the more I looked at the pictures and everything, I thought this looks really cool. So I just put an order in, and I knew it was a pre-order, and no money would be taken until I think it's October time. I think it's about October that they start taking the money. If it reaches enough backers, that's when they would take the money out. But I didn't want to risk it. I can't really afford 100, nearly 200 quid on a figure at the moment. But I'm hoping I might be able to get in there and back it again soon. Jontimus Prime, I'm having writer block for my next review for my channel. Oh, really? I know how that feels. Writer's block is terrible. Hi, buddy. You enjoying your new job? Hello, Lawrence. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm getting there now. I'm finally in the section that I actually applied for. So I'm just getting used to the new job, and it's been quite a difficult week because they've literally put me all over the place in the factory and learning different things nearly every day. But which isn't a bad thing. It's just very confusing all at once. But no, I'm finally in the section I applied for, which is in the warehouse / distribution side. So just now that I'm finally in the section I applied for, hopefully I can get used to it all. But yeah, so it's all right. It's getting there. It's early days, but hopefully I'll get there eventually. Hey, look who it is. Raymond TF forever. Okay, I'm here now. When do I get my pay? Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm literally skint, mate, so I can't afford it. So I'm probably going to bring this to an end in about 5 minutes, 5 or so minutes. Because, like I say, this was only a connection test live chat, but I've kept it going because I've got quite a few people in the chat watching currently. So 57 minutes. We're currently at nearly an hour. So 5 more minutes, and that'll bring us to a little bit, slightly over an hour. So, but yeah, I think that should be good for today. And then I'm going to go and chill out, get something to eat, and see what the evening brings, because I'm going to probably have a little drink, like I mentioned before. Probably have a little drink tonight, watch that film Nobody that I got recently, and probably might read issue 1 of Shatterglass comic book that I got as well. So probably might do that. At some point, I think over the weekend, if I can, I want to try and catch up on the Beast Wars comic book because I'm behind on it. I've got up to issue 7 now, currently, so I need to get caught up with it. Raymond, when kind of what pisses me off a little bit about Victory Saber is how often I read that people back the figure and have no idea who the character is. Yeah, I mean, I know who he is. I've not watched Transformers Victory yet. I need to get it. I need to watch it. I've got all of the Takara G1 stuff. But I know who Victory Saber is. I used to have a Masterpiece. I used to have the Masterpiece Saber, I think they did a few years ago. I used to have that figure. I know of that figure, but yeah, I mean, I don't see the point of backing a figure that's nearly 200 quid if you don't know who it is. Yeah, I don't get that. Have you bought anything? Yeah, like I said, I've got the issue 7 of Beast Wars comic book, and I've also got issue 1 of the Shattered Glass comic book. And I've also got a new film in the mail, Nobody, Blu-ray. So I got that recently. What kind? What you on about there, Raymond? What kind? I don't know what you're on about. Jointmas Prime. You have a great evening, and may your collection maximize your spark, but never terrorize your wallet. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for joining me. Lawrence again. Have you bought anything new recently? Yeah, I've just mentioned that. I just replied to your friend. Alpha Prime. TF Victory is awesome. Definitely give it a watch, mate. I really hope we get a Land Cross figure at some point. Yeah, yeah, and I've watched Headmasters. I've watched a bit of Master Force. I haven't finished Master Force, but I'm aware of it, and I need to watch. Basically, I need to watch all of the Takara trilogy again at some point. But I am aware of the Victory Saber and all that. I wrote when instead of what. Oops. That's all right. Right then, guys. So I'm going to come to an end now. We are just over an hour. So I just want to say very quickly before I tune off, thank you ever so much to everybody that joined me. Thank you to Jointmas. Thank you to Lawrence. Thank you to Raymond. I know you've only just come in, but, thank you to you. Thank you to Alpha Prime. Thank you to Jason, Wendy, Decepticon King and Decepticon Queen. And thank you to, who else came in? I think it was, where are you? Jordan. Thank you to you, Jordan Pomeroy, for joining me as well. So yeah, thank you ever so much for everybody, for everyone that joined me today. So thank you so much. So yeah, I'm gonna So in respect to my YouTube channels, like this one, my vlog channel, and my main channel, my TF Naughty channel, videos, reviews, and things of that nature will probably be taking a bit of a side note for now. Mostly because of my new job. So, but like I say, I could be working 4 or 5 days a week, which is kind of the norm. So anything like this, like a live stream or anything like that, will probably be at the weekend. So anything that I upload will probably be more of a weekender kind of thing, because obviously I'm not going to have much time to do it during the week. So just to let you guys know that. But Lawrence, have you played any games recently? No, I've not bought anything new, and I haven't really been on my PS4 game-wise for a while. Alpha Prime, take care, buddy, and enjoy your evening, mate. Thank you very much. You too. Have a great evening. We will talk soon. 329 days till TFN. Yes. I need to find out the holiday structure at my new job, and I need to see about putting in a request soon for that. So yeah, thank you ever so much, everybody, for joining me tonight, this afternoon, should I say, or evening, early evening. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. And I'll be back very soon with more live streams and stuff very soon. So thank you. Peace. See you soon. Bye-bye.